energize them. So keep the forearms lifting up and keep those inner biceps lifting up. And now we're going to start to energize the back of the neck. So slide your forehead off. Is that working? Check, check. Is it working here? Look to your belly a little bit deeper to get into your neck and your thoracic spine. Lengthen those sit bones towards the backs of the knees to get into the lumbar a little more. And just stay with your breath. There it is. Thank you. As we undulate through the spine, same thing here. We can feel that one side's engaging, the other side's lengthening. And then we flip. One more. And then come to a neutral position. So find that flat back. Low mountain. Inhale that right arm up and that left leg back. Come to spinal balance. Now your thumb's pointing up and your toes are pointing down. And you can see my toes are off the floor only about 6 inches or so. I don't want to be up here. Exhale, lower. Left arm up, right leg back. If I do that, you could see it just creates anterior pelvic tilt, and these lumbar spinal erectors are just all seized up. Just extension out of the hip. Exhale, lower. Right arm up, left leg back. Now, kick back out of your heel like you're trying to kick the wall down behind you. Reach forward out of the fingertips and the crown of the head, but stay with the belly and stay with the shudders. Exhale, lower. Left arm up, right leg back. As you reach forward, as you reach back, even breathe side to side. Top to bottom's that push down. Exhale, lower. Now put it with your breath. Inhale, right arm up, left leg back. Exhale, lower. Your next inhale, left arm up, right leg back. Exhale, lower. Stay with your breath. Don't lose that belly into the spine. Don't lose those shutters closed. All right, so you're engaging the top of the ab. And then one more each side. We'll meet back, all fours. Take a breath here. Bring that right hand behind your head. Let the inhale take the elbow to the sky. Exhale, take it across the body to the eye of that left elbow. Inhale, take the elbow to the sky. Exhale, take it across the body. We'll do 5. So we're starting to fire up the muscles in the neck by pushing our head back into our hand. We're starting to work the upper back by first finding that neutral thoracic extension, but then we're starting to like twist into it here. Now, after your 5, lower that right hand down, take a breath. Then you can bring the left hand behind your head. Let that inhale take the elbow to the sky and take it across to the eye of that right elbow. Keep the twist above the waist by driving that left knee down into the mat as you take the elbow to the sky. Now, this is my last one. Whenever you're done with your 5, side 2, we'll meet back in that low mountain. Take a breath. Take a few breaths. Push down, right? Low mountain's not a hangout. We're doing an isometric engagement. It means we're hugging muscle to bone without movement. We're stabilizing ourselves. Now hold that. Step back to plank. Hold that. Shoulders are on top of your wrist crease. You're reaching out of your heels and you're pushing down. And you feel the more that you push down, the more it feels like you lift up. Then when you're ready, lift the hips, downward dog. That's also your distance, so you know where your feet should be here in downward dog because they measured up in your plank. Now in the first downward dog, feel free to bend the knees or swivel or pedal, whatever feels good to you here. But don't lose lifting those forearms up. Don't lose lifting those inner biceps up. Don't lose the back of your neck, so don't let your chin fall to the midline. Keep sliding the back of your throat towards where the ceiling and the wall meet at the front of the room. Engage the core, so pull that pelvic floor and that belly and those shutters closed. Now push your hands down and forward. Take your chest back towards your toenails. There's the big opener. So we did all that engagement, right? So now we can start to feel here. That freedom. And then inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Keep it going. We're going to do 5. Now we're getting a little more dynamic through the arms and the shoulders. We're really activating those muscles in the back of the neck so the chin doesn't fall to the floor. Now, this is my 5th one. When you come forward on your 5th one, let the exhale lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Take 3 nice breaths. So we take those shoulders back and down away from our ears. Big engagement in the upper back. After your 3 breaths, lower the chest, push up through plank, and back to downward dog. If you want to work through the legs, the first thing we do is we energize them. So to sweep your inner heels out, that's going to pull the energy up into the glute, piriformis, pelvic stabilizers, glute med and piriformis, right? So we're going to engage those. When you hug your shins in, that's your inner thighs. When you pull your knees up to your waist, that's your quads. When you pull your heels to your butt, that's your hamstrings. Now, we really need those hamstrings to stay engaged. Because if we want now, we can start to straighten the legs. But we got to keep those muscles engaged as we stretch them. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Take the 3 nice breaths. You can stay low, right? Awesome. You can come up a little higher, wherever you want to be, right? One's not better than the other. After those 3 breaths, back to chaturanga or lower your chest. Push up through plank. Back to downward dog. Look forward. Bend your knees, step or jump between your hands. Swing your arms up, take a nice big reach. Maybe curl back that little bit. Inhale, come up, take that right hand behind your back, left hand to your elbow. Now, mountain pose through the legs. So you can see from my feet up through my legs, everything's fired up here, right? I'm hugging in, good isometric engagement. Then to fire up the muscles in the back of the neck, push your head back into your forearm. Yep, now you can stand up nice and tall without this happening. All right, so keep those hips back. Exhale, release, inhale the arms up. Pull the belly in, pull those shutters closed. Maybe curl back a little bit. Stay up straight if that feels better. Curl back if that feels better. Inhale, come up, left hand behind your back, right hand to your elbow. Push your head back into that forearm, yep, so you start to stand up tall. You should even feel your legs. They might be starting to quiver a little bit. They've been under tension for a little bit now. We want that. Pulling in my belly. Here's my shutters, right bottom of my ribs. Keeping those closed. One more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale the arms up. Now, the wider your arms are, the freer this will be. The closer they are, the more challenging. Maybe curl back that little bit. Keep going up and back if you're curling. If you're staying up straight, stay tall here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step the right leg back, lunge. Work the blocks or the fingertips. Front knee is going to stack up on top of your ankle. It's going to track that second toe, the one next to your big toe. The back foot, you're going to stay high on the ball of your foot to keep that back leg lifting up. We're going to keep pushing down and ripping our feet together. So front heel's pulling back strong. Back toes are pulling forward strong. We're hugging the shins in. We work those chakras again. So from root chakra, so pull the pelvic floor up, all the way up the crown where we reach out of the crown of our head. One more breath. Inhale, come up, Virabhadrasana, one crescent. Spread your fingers. Keep your right hip coming forward. Get tall through the spine. Maybe curl back into the pose. One more breath. Exhale the hands down, step forward. Keep the knees bent, reach the left leg back, lunge. So reach out of your heel just like we did before. Get that good extension out of the hip. Keep your spine nice and neutral here. So flexion, we don't want this. Extensions like a back bend, we don't want this. We're looking for neutral, just like it would be in mountain pose. And we get lots of muscle energy here, right? That's going to be the push down and the hug in. So that when we do come up into that Virabhadrasana 1, we got somewhere we can build off of, right? We can curl back or reach up if we want because we know our foundation is going to be stable. So here we go. We keep pushing down. We keep hugging in. And when you're ready, inhale, come up. Vira 1 crescent. Reach back out of the heel. Reach forward out of the front knee. Reach up and out of the fingertips, up and out of the crown of the head. Maybe even curl back into the pose that little bit. One more breath. Exhale the hands down, step forward, swing the arms up, big reach. Sit back into chair pose. So keep sitting back into it. Yep, pull your bellies in. Pull your shutters closed. You might lean forward a little bit when that happens. Lift the arms up. Sit back a little bit deeper. Keep those legs charged up. Work that upper trunk. Lift the arms. Sit back deeper. One more time. Charge the legs up. Pull it through the upper trunk. Lift those arms. Sit back deeper. Nice, y'all. Push down, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Now keep that engagement in the back of the legs. That's the action of pulling your heels to your butt and your butt to your heels. Because we're stretching that back line right now. Getting into those hamstrings. You can even look forward and drag your fingers back towards your toes. You'll feel like you engage your spine a little bit more. And then you can fold into the pose a little deeper. Maybe you lower your block a little bit. Maybe you bring your fingertips to the floor. Maybe you take your hands flat, back of the hands. Play with what feels good. What's your edge? Sit back as the knees bend, swing the arms up. Let that right hand grab the left wrist. Plug that right leg up for the balance. If you want to keep the leg down, keep it down. The foot down, keep it down. Now the hip's going to settle to the left just a little bit. You're going to curl to the right, towards the bricks. Lean back so that you can move your toes around. You don't want to be able to move your heel. Your heel should be real rooted here. Now pull your belly in and your shutters closed. Now take your head and your throat back. Now take your arms back a little bit deeper. Yep, and then curl into the pose. One more breath. Inhale, come back up. Swap the hands and the feet. Plug that leg up. Reach up towards the sky. And then curl just a little bit. Keep hugging in like adducting to the midline, like you're squeezing your thighs together. That's where you're going to get the balance from. Keep that heel heavy on the right side. That's the foundation. And as the hip settles to the right a little bit, you side bend to the left. Head and throat back, arms back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Look at your feet. See how charged up they are. If they're not, you want to push into your heel. You want to reach the outside of your foot forward to the front of the room till you feel the pinky toe mound root. Then you want to widen your feet, your big toe mounds to the midline, like to the middle of your mat, and then push that big toe mound down. And you should see that your arches are nice and alive here. Your foot's opened up. The roots are spread. Now pull the energy up your legs. So how did we do that before? We swept our inner heels out. We hugged our shins in. We pulled our kneecaps to our waist. We pulled our heels to our butt. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step or jump back, downward dog. Move through your vinyasa 3 times. So we just start to flow a little bit more now. Get a little more dynamic through those arms and the shoulders and the chest and the upper back. Stay with your breath. We'll meet back in downward dog. Roll to the outside of the right foot, stack the left foot on top or in front, so you could have that foot in front here. You can stack it. Now, when I hit side plank early with y'all, it's tend to hit to get the core to kick on. So this is the one where you want to stack your left hip up on top of your right. So bring that top hip forward. When you do that, you're going to feel those sides of the ribs start to engage, the side body, those obliques. Inhale, come back to center. Push back, downward dog. Take a breath. Roll to the outside of the left foot, stack the right foot on top or in front. So if I am going to stack my feet, I'm going to push out of my big toe mounds like I'm pushing on a gas pedal. Maybe I reach up to challenge the balance a little more, but keep the right hip coming forward until you feel that they stack up. Inhale, come back to plank, push back, downward dog. Reach the right leg straight back, step it through, lunge. Spin the back heel, come bent arm to bent knee, extended side angle. So see, I keep this thigh rooted back. It's going to try to do this. Got to go this way. It might pull that knee in because now we're going to stretch these adductors. Bring the arm in front if you need to. Plug it in. Sweep that bicep up along the cheek. Now working from the root, all right, so that left foot, that left leg, make sure you got a micro bend in the knee. Keep the top of the thigh rooting back to the brick wall. Open up the right side body. Take the right shoulder back. Now lengthen your right sit bone towards that right heel so the knee starts widening towards that brick wall. Or sweep your heel towards that wall on your left to get the knee to open out. Maybe the hand down to the block or the floor. Push down, come up. Warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Start ripping your feet together so those hips don't pop. Breathe tall here. Hinge at that right side of the hip. Come to triangle. Those hips pop when we don't rip our feet together. That's like the head of that femur moving around in that hip socket. We don't want that. We want it to stay integrated. Keep spinning your right bicep forward to the front of the room so you feel that shoulder root back. Maybe start to look up for the balance. Maybe even start to rotate open, top of ribs back, bottom of the ribs forward. Inhale, come up. Bend into the lead knee. Take the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Bow to the inside of that right thigh, humble warrior. Look to that front left corner of your mat so the spine stays tall here. Maybe start to take the arms up overhead a little bit. Intensify that stretch. One more breath. Nice, y'all. Exhale the hands down. Spin that back heel up. Downward dog. Move through one vinyasa. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through. Lunge. Spin that back heel down. You want to be on the balance beam so your heel's in line with your back arch. Climb that elbow to the thigh. Plug the arm in. Take as much time as you need. Sweep the bicep up along the cheek. The power here is going to be in the legs, right? The freedom, the organic part, is going to be opening up the inside of that left thigh. It's going to be opening up that left side body. So you might have to squeeze the right side to expressing back into the feet, up and out of the fingertips and the crown of the head, maybe even rotate open. If you're going to take that hand down to the block or the floor, go for it. Push into that front heel. Inhale, come up tall to that warrior two. Then we push the leg straight. Keep that thigh back. It's going to try to do this on you. Keep it back. Get tall here. Keep ripping those feet together. Hinge at the left side of the hip. Keep that left side body opening up here. It's going to try to side crescent. Don't let it. Keep opening up. When you pull the belly in and those shutters closed, you're going to feel like you can rotate open. And then to play with the balance is looking up towards the sky. Soften your face. Settle back into the breath. Push into that left heel. Inhale, come up tall. Bend into the lead knee, warrior two. When the hands go behind your back, swap the hand hold. So if left pinky was under right pinky, bow to the inside of that left thigh. Look to the front right corner of your mat so the spine's nice and long here. And then fold a little deeper to the inside of that left thigh. Maybe you start to reach the arms up overhead. Intensify that stretch. One more breath. Awesome, y'all. Exhale the hands down. Spin the back heel up. Downward dog. Move through one vinyasa. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump between your hands, swing your arms up, take a nice big reach. Maybe curl back that little bit. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. So bring the weight into your left foot. Inhale your right leg up, open the hip, and you're going to bring the toes down low on the leg or high up on the thigh. If you're in the middle, Just don't push your heel into the outside of your knee. Bring it just above the knee so you could push into the thigh a little bit. Some of us are kind of working our way up. We just don't want to stress that knee joint. Now, don't worry about this leg opening up. Take your left hip back, because this is going to try to happen. Take your left hip back, lean back so your heel gets nice and heavy. Push into your hands. Use that energy now. Breathe up out of the waist. Until we clear this, right, how are we going to open this? Because we got to lengthen the sit bone down in order to get that to happen. So start bringing the sit bone down to the heel, or sweep your heel forward and the knee will start coming out. Then the arms come up. Yep. Maybe we look up. Maybe close your eyes. Open your eyes. Bring your gaze towards the front of the room. Release the leg. Kick the leg out front. You can take your hands under your thigh here if you want as well. You want to keep your arms up, but lean back into that left heel. Maybe look up. Maybe close your eyes. Open your eyes. Bend the knee. Exhale, release. That's the good shit, right? Nice, y'all. If you're starting to work with the close your eyes thing, right, don't go there right away. Start working your way up, right? You look forward, then you look up where the ceiling and the wall meet. Then you start working up and all the way back until then you feel comfortable to open your eyes or close your eyes. Come on, try side two. So right away, you know the root has to happen, right? So spread the toes from the heel to the pinky toe mound to the big toe mound. And then lift that left leg, either low or high. One's not better than the other. Push your left heel into your right thigh, but equally your right thigh into your left heel. Then the hands come together so we could pull a little more muscle energy. We push. When we push, you feel this activation happen in the upper trunk. We want that. Then we could come up nice and tall. Then we could start lengthening the sit bone or sweeping the heel. Yep, now breathe. Then maybe the arms come up. Now, not this, right? Spread your fingers. Hug like a beach ball between your forearms. Now start to maybe work your gaze up the wall, up to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Above head. Maybe close your eyes. Open your eyes. Bring your gaze back to the front wall. Release the leg. Inhale it back in front. Take it out. So we want the out seam here to reach down. So we could sweep our heel in a little bit, but there's a couple joints there, right? But that's kind of the idea. Now maybe start to look up. Maybe start to close the eyes. Open the eyes. Bend the knee. Release. Nice, y'all. Balance isn't easy, right? None of this shit I do with y'all is easy. On purpose. Sit back as the knees bend, swing the arms out. Big reach. We can't do all the shit that's easy, right? That's not getting us anywhere. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Keep the arms plugged in. We do a lot of forward folds in yoga, and one of the main misalignments here is that we disengage the arm bone out of the socket when we go to the fold. You want to keep the arms short like T-Rex or like robot arms. They're going to try to disengage. Don't let them. Sit back as the knees bend, swing the arms up. Take a nice big reach. And then bring your arms in front. This is how long my arm should be. This is my arms plugged in. This is what wants to happen in forward fold. And look how my upper back goes with it. So plug in here. Yep. And then bring your hands in front, Anjali Mudra. So I know y'all like a little baby dancer, so let's play with it, or dancer. So spread your toes on that left foot, bend your right knee, reach down, grab your ankle, your foot or your strap. Lean back into your heel. I tell you all the time, right? Your heel is the size it is for a reason. None of the other bones in your foot are that size, right? They can't dissipate weight like your heel can. Let it do its job. Lean back into it. Now, before you pull your heel too far to your sit bone, bring your belly button to your spine, and then bring your sit bones towards the backs of your knees. And now you start to feel that quad stretch already. Then pull the heel to the sit bone. Yeah?
Then that left arm can come in front, plug it in, make sure it's rooted. Yep, then you can take it up. Now don't worry about kicking that leg back. Hinge at the hip here. Find the balance first, right? The muscle energy. Now, as your hand hugs into your foot, kick your foot back into your hand. Yes, one more breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Swap side two. Balance is always going to be a challenge, right? Never let it piss you off. Just set it up and play. So see, before I pull my heel to my butt too much, I go belly button to spine, sit bones towards the backs of my knees. Then I start to draw that heel towards my sit bone. And I make sure I can move my toes. I don't want them lifted up necessarily, but I don't want this where I'm clinching them, because that's just going to pull my big toe mound up. And that was one of my foundational points, right? So I got to keep that big toe mound down. Then maybe that right arm comes in front and we plug. We feel what it's like. Yep. And then the arm comes up that little bit. We start to hinge. This is going to try to happen. So keep hugging the inside of your left thigh to the inside of your right. Yep. Then when you feel you got the balance and you can move those toes, kick that leg back. Yes. Beautiful. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Nice, y'all. Sit back as the knees bend, swing the arms up, take that big reach. Pull the belly in, just like we did before. Lengthen the sit bones down so you feel like your low back's nice and safe. Reach up. Now maybe curl back into the pose. The power's in the legs. The freedom is in open from that belly up through the chest and the neck, up and out of the arms and the fingertips and the crown of the head. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands in front. Use your blocks to help lift up. Reach the right leg straight back. Come to that standing split. Keep the heel heavy. So reach your right heel back to the wall behind you until your left heel gets heavy. If you want to go with the twist and take it even further, the right hand stays down, the left elbow draws back. Maybe I reach up to the sky. Maybe I even start to look up to the sky. Keep lifting that back leg up. Inhale, come back to center, take a breath. Then lower that right leg. Yeah, shit's getting real right now. It's tough, right? Stay with it. It's supposed to be. When you're ready, reach that left leg back. Right? We're standing on one leg. We're in a fold. And then we're going to try to throw a twist into it, right? Just put it in perspective. It's supposed to be a challenging position right now. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you're going to keep that left hand down to take that right elbow back and reach up, maybe look up, go where what feels good to you in this moment. But keep lifting that leg up from the inner edge of the thigh. One more breath. Inhale, come back to center. Take the breath. Lower the left leg. Sit back as the knees bend. Swing the arms up. Big reach. Maybe curl back. Inhale, come up. Stay with your breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Place the hands. Step or jump back. Downward dog. Move through one vinyasa. When you get back to downward dog, exhale, lower your knees, and just take a quick break. Grab a drink or wipe your face. Child's pose, if you want to go there. Yana Mudra is where your thumb and your pointer finger touch. You can let your fingers drape over your thigh like this. You can let your eyes close. Whatever feels good. But go back to the breath. Go back to that full breath in and that complete breath out. And then when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Spin around to a seated position. Bring your feet out, knees bent, feet out in front of you.
Bring your arms out front. Plug those arms in. Spread your toes and spread your fingers. When you're ready, lift your legs. Now, if your knees are bent, awesome. Your legs are straight, same awesome. Here we go, halfway down, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, come up. Feel that shake? Best part. Stay strong here. Keep hugging in. Halfway. Inhale, come up. Lift when you come up. Don't crunch. Halfway. And come up. Keep breathing. Halfway. Inhale, come up. One more, stay with it. Halfway. Hold. Settle into this. Let the head rest back. Now inhale, come up tall. Yup, one more breath. Exhale, release. That's for you. So fire log is where we'll start to stack our shins up the best that we can, okay? So you're gonna bring your right leg in front. Your left is gonna start to come up on top like this. Now, you'll see sometimes you might see that foot up on top of the knee at the thigh. That's too far for me. So I tend to go like on my calf. Now my knee's still not the best, so I'm not gonna go like super crazy here. You might even see me kind of support my thigh a little bit, so it's not tweaking my knee. But you're gonna try to get your shins parallel with the top of your mat. Now stay active from your feet, because when you get, what's muscle energy, right? It's an engagement to support the joint. So we got a couple joints here that we need to keep safe, especially this one. I tell you all the time, right? Knees work awesome this way and terrible this way. We're in that plane, so we got to keep it nice and engaged to stay safe. If you want, reach down to that right side, pull the sit bone back, and now it's the bottom side first. And as you sit up tall, maybe walk the hands out, come into that fold. So now we're in the back of the hip. Here's something we work on all the time. Here's opposing forces. You need the chest to come forward, but the throat to go back. What wants to happen? This. So we go this way. Throat back, chest comes first. Yep, and then we're all back here. And then inhale, come up, take a breath, unwind. We'll meet side two. To what? The side? With the front. Yeah, yep.
Not like a crisscross apple stuff. You know how it goes into a triangle?
No, more for, think of like fire log, right? Like they're trying to stack up as compared to like, this is what we're talking about, where you're like this. This would be more accessible, right? Like if you feel like it's too much for you stacking, this would be a little more accessible. The fire log's moving a little bit further out, right? So it's gonna be a little more challenging. And then here's the other one. Don't go on top of the thigh, right? Like I was saying, I go right to the calf. And then sit up nice and tall and activate. Then if you want to fold, go for the fold. Like think of our misalignment of life. It's this. So just to do throat back is a big challenge. But that's where we're at, right? That's how the game's played. Yes, nice, y'all. It's like the shit that sounds easy is not always easy, right? Because the path of least resistance is easy, and that's the chin fall onto the floor. The alignment's going to be a little more challenging, right? One more breath. And then inhale, come up. Take those legs out straight. Just shake them a second or two. Bend your right leg, bring it to the outside of your hip. Bend your left, bring your foot either into the crease of your elbow like this, or take your right hand underneath your ankle and your left underneath your calf. And sit up nice and tall here. Back of the hip again. I don't want my foot to sickle my ankle. This would be sickle. So I got to push out of the big toe mound, pull the pinky toe side of my foot back. Now I want to kick my foot into my bicep, into my arm. And then I'm going to hug my arm into my foot. Now I can use this to sit up tall. Yep. Baby cradle, as the name implies. Maybe you go a little side to side. If you want to stay here, work in the back of the hip, stay here. If you want to work the arm balance, Asta Vakrasana, you're taking the left leg high up on your arm. You're squeezing your arm between your leg. You're placing your hands down like downward dog. So outside of your shoulders, pointer finger straight forward or turned out. Right ankle, here's the core, over the left. Then feet to the outside of the hand. Now bend both elbows, because I always see this, the right one locked out. You got to bend that right one. Bring your chest forward, squeeze your thighs together. You're going to bring your hips up. Keep the shoulder back on that right side. And then reach your legs towards that brick wall. Oh, wait. To the wall with the window and the door. One more breath. And then lower down and release. Swap side two. Push out of the big toe mound, pull the pinky toe to the side of the foot back. I know that looks like a crazy arm balance. It's an arm balance that's meant to teach you arm balances, right? It's a foundational arm balance. It's just, it looks a little like pretzel-y. But it's not. It's low to the floor. It's got a good foundation, right? You can learn a lot from it. So if you've never tried the arm balance and you get to this today, right? Like you're moving forward. That's the idea. It might not be full expression, but it's a little further than you were yesterday, right? Or last practice. And that's the goal of yoga, right? That's all it's ever asking you. Keep moving forward. And then if you want to stay here, stay here. You're going to lift the leg up. I'm taking the arm underneath. I'm squeezing. Otherwise, this is going to happen. It's going to slip down. So when I squeeze, now I can hold it there. I place my hands left over right, feet to the outside of your hand. Bend both elbows, because this is what's going to want to happen. Lock that left one out. You got to bend them both. Ding Chaturanga. Kick your feet out towards the brick wall so your legs are straight. Squeeze your thighs together. And then release. All right, so the clock moved a little fast. So let's move on from our inversion today, right? It's very rare that I don't do inversions with y'all. So if you feel like you need that on your own mat, you're going to go for it. Otherwise, we're going to meet on our backs, okay? Sometimes the clock moves fast. Today, it's moving fast. I don't know if it feels to you like it's moving fast, but to me, in all the shit I wanted to do with y'all today, it's moving right along. So let's start on our backs, okay? Our knees are bent, our feet are on the floor. They're hips width apart, and they're parallel to each other like train tracks. So one of the misalignments, right, when the back of the hip is tight, is the heels want to go to the midline. So sweep them out a little bit. Charge your legs up. So we talked about that a few times. So push down into your heels, sweep your inner heels out, hug your shins in, pull your heels to your butt. Pull your pelvic floor up. Pull your belly button in. You're going to feel your sacrum, the back of your pelvis, root to the yoga mat. Pull your shutters closed. You're going to feel the top of your abdominal wall engage. With the head and the shoulders back, slowly lift the hips. Maybe take the shoulders under a little bit. Wiggle them under. Feel free to interlace your hands behind your back if you want. And as you keep the power in the legs, you're going to gently push the feet down and forward, and you're going to start to feel the back bend going deeper underneath the shoulder blades. Keep the belly to the spine, and keep those sit bones lengthened into the backs of your knees so that lumbar stays nice and safe. And the back bend is high in that thoracic spine, that middle upper back. One more breath. Stay engaged as you lower down. See if you get your sacrum to land flat. Take the feet wide, let the knees touch, hands to cactus or field goal. Now on the second one, if you want to go into wheel, I'll talk you there after I get everybody up into bridge, but feel free to play wherever feels good to you. Inhale, open the knees, reset the feet, bring the arms back along the sides. Feel those heels. That's how you know your knees are going to be stacked up on top of your ankles or very close. Come to that neutral position so the sacrum's flat. Feel the engagement starting to happen here as you're hugging in. When you're ready, slowly lift the hips, come to bridge. Take the shoulders under a little deeper. If you're going to interlace your hands, swap the hand hold. So if left pinky was under right, if you're going to go wheel, place your hands wide to the edges of your mat. Turn your hands out. Plug your shoulders back. Push down to come up.
Lift those heels up if you need to lengthen the curve.
Keep the knees working in toward the midline. One more breath. Stay engaged as you lower down. Take the feet wide. Let the knees touch. Hands to cactus or field goal. If the back of your hands aren't touching the floor, just take your blocks underneath them. And you'll bring the floor up a little bit higher. And then from here, open the knees and just windshield wiper side to side. Keep your belly in and keep your shutters closed. And if you didn't have that, you'll feel there's a huge difference now as you rotate through the spine. When you don't have the belly and the shutters, we just do that manipulation thing in the ribs. We want to start rotating through the spine here. When you balance both sides out, come to neutral. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Maybe make a couple small circles on your low back. On that sacrum should feel nice. Come to neutral with the knees bent. Let the knees gently fall to the right. You could take the block between the knees here to help stack the left hip up on top of the right. You could take the block to the outside of the right thigh to bring the floor a little bit higher, to make the twist a little more accessible. Stay with the belly and the shutters. Keep that left shoulder rooted to the mat. You can maybe even look away from your bent knees, so like out the left arm if you want here. Inhale, come back to center. When you're ready, let the knees settle towards the left. Belly's in. Sit bones are towards the backs of the knees. You'll feel the low back fill in. We want that. Breathe up out of the waist. Get nice and tall here. And then twist that shoulder deep towards the mat. Maybe even look away from the bent knees. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, the legs out straight. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a big stretch. Spread the fingers and spread the toes. When you're ready, hug those knees to your chest. Take the knees wide. Come to happy baby. And you can rock side to side. You can reach one leg out or both legs out, whatever feels good to you. But here we're in the back of the hip again. We're on the insides of the thighs. If you reach one leg or both legs out, you're going to be in the back of the legs again. And when you're ready, inhale the knees to center. Exhale the legs out straight. We'll take Shavasana. Beautiful practice, crew. Feel free to add or remove layers or props. I'm going to talk everyone through laying flat, but you're more than welcome to do a variation. All of us can, you lift your butt up a little bit and push the fleshiness towards your heels, and then place your butt back down. And there'll be this real nice settling over the low back and the pelvis. And then as the legs stretch out, let the feet gently roll open. Let the arms come along the sides. And as the palms turn open to the sky, feel the shoulders settle back. And let the head rest back. Bring your chin towards your chest just a little bit.
so that your chin isn't like flying up towards the sky. That might be a little challenging. Maybe let your eyes close and allow the tongue to soften from the roof of the mouth as we let the body get heavy. Feeling the way the skin lays on the muscles and the muscles on the bones and the bones down into the yoga mat. Let yourself turn back to your breath so the mind softens. It lets each exhale be removed. It lets the exhale remove and clear those things that no longer serve us. And the inhale is going to draw something new, the change. And the heart opens as it collects the practice and gets ready to move it into the yoga of life, into the practice of life. And the heart will bring us back to the mat again to challenge ourselves. And the work on the mat is fun. We enjoy each other's company and that hard work we do for ourselves and for each other. In life, sometimes the challenge is a little more stressful. But no matter what it is, we go about everything the same way. We take a breath and we set our foundation and we engage and we express the best that we have in that moment. Maybe we recognize that we need to take another breath. Because with each breath is another chance, another opportunity. Begin here to draw in a deeper breath, feeling the breath as it washes over the body, from your toes to your fingers, the crown of your head to your heart. We reawaken that better version of ourselves. The fingers and the toes begin to wiggle. The arms and the legs begin to stretch or reach, move in a way that feels good to you. And when you're ready, you can hug your knees to your chest, roll to the right side, push your hands down, come up to a seated position. We'll meet together with our eyes closed and our hands in front of our hearts. And one more time to seal in our practice, our time together, the sound of Om. Deep breath in. Beautiful. As we softly bow our head to our heart, our head to each other's hearts. For all of that hard work and that determination, that challenge, the love and the support you always give each other, it's to you that I bow. Namaste. Thanks, crew. Good to see everybody. You know, if you have any questions or something feels weird, get me before you leave. Maybe I'll see some of y'all tomorrow. If not, I'll see you soon. I'm still away for a few more weeks on Saturdays. Home crew, if you need me, hit me up. Thanks, y'all.